what we're going to do, we're going to focus on playing just 2 simple chords to start with, and I'm going to get you scrolling between the 2. So to start off with, if you can place finger number 1, which is your index finger, so if you can place that on string number 5 at fret number 2. So let's find out our strings again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 being the thinnest, 6 being the thickest. And at fret number 2, which is, if we have frets 1 and 2 there, I just want you to place it just at the headstock side of fret number 2, as near as you can really, but not actually touching the frets itself. Now with your second finger, if you can place that on, I want down, down on 1 and 2, and on beats 3 and 4 I want down, up, down, up. So it sounds like this, so it's down, 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 up, down, up. So here we go, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so it's D, A, D, G, and again D, A, E minor, D, A, G, D, D. For this song I'm going to use a new strumming pattern. So if you put a standard G chord on, now instead of doing the usual down, 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 down for every beat, which is going to get a little boring, what we can do this one, which is down, down for 1 and 2. But now what I want you to do over beat 3 is go up, down, down. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down. So you've got to move your hand quite quickly. And on beat number 4, so let me just show you the basic power chord shape. Now in this instance, let's do a G power chord. It's also known as a G5 chord, so if you see it written out in music, if you see G5, it means G power chord. If somebody says G power chord, it means G5. Sounds great. Now if I put a little bit of distortion on as well, it gives a really nice kind of chunky sound. So as a worship guitarist, if you're suddenly in a place where you want your sound to be suddenly a bit more, aggressive or a bit more lifted, or you want people to be a bit more outward with what you're playing, if you use some power chords, it can often be a way of doing that. So just play that power chord. Now try if you can just to play those 3 strings, so really just strings 6, 5 and 4 with your right hand here. Now one last picking pattern I want to try you on. Really, really nice sounding pattern. It's a little bit more lengthy. So this time we're going to go P-I-M-I. So let's just do that together. So we go P-I-M-I, and then it's R-I, and then M-I. So that last little bit is R-I-M-I. So again, it's ring finger, index finger, middle finger, index finger. So strings 1, 3, 2, 3. So let's try that again. So we go P-I-M-I, so try that together. 3, 4, so it's P-I-M-I, and then it's R-I-M-I. So 3, 4, so it's R-I-M-I. So that's the verse. So can you just play that through one more time for us? Sure. So A minor, G, F, 2, 3, 4, and C. So the C with an E bass note. So straight F, 3, 4, C over E. So G over B.
repeats.
Right. Wonderful. Now let's just deal with that.
Choosing songs for a worship set is, in some ways, quite a complicated thing, and in other ways, a very simple thing. You know, it's not. You don't want to get so cerebral and sort of like, man, this is rocket science. What if you sometimes get too hung up on the thing? But the other side of things, you do want to think through some simple principles, you know, to how to put things together. One might be.
I think they need. I think that, you know, worship leaders need to have a hunger after God, and then they need to have a hunger after His Word and after the things of God as well. You want to just be hungry for God, period. But then you want to be hungry for His things and hungry for His kingdom. And then you want to have the ability to communicate that in whatever way it is. Because I don't limit worship leaders to a guy with a guitar at the front. I think a lot of people lead worship in different ways.